Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be speaking on what are you insecure about. It's time to get over it. Insecurity is something that everyone goes through at some point in their lives. We all go through insecurity. See, there's no rich person you've seen today that's not gone through insecurity at some point in their lives, but they didn't allow themselves to stay there. So if you're feeling that way, you don't need to feel alone. You're not alone. We've all been into that state before. I'm still going through that state of my life, but I won't allow myself to remain there. It's a work in progress. It's something you have to keep doing every day until you become better. So I quickly want to define what insecurity is all about. Insecurity can be defined as a state of anxiety, a situation whereby one lacks confidence in his ability to do stuff. It's just simply a state when you lack self-confidence, like you can't do anything. You're always scared of what the world will say. You're always scared to go for a job interview. You're always scared to speak in front of people just because you are insecure. So quickly, I'll talk about the types of insecurity we have. We have social insecurity. This is a situation whereby one lacks confidence in the ability to succeed. You lack confidence in your ability to succeed. You're always scared of what the future holds for you. If you go into a business, if you're going to succeed or not, you need to stop that. You would succeed. You will get the job and you will do well. So if you're having this kind of feeling, you're actually suffering from insecurity. You're actually suffering from social insecurity. So the next one I'll be talking about is body image insecurity. This one is the most common type of insecurity, whereby people are scared to show the world who they are. They are scared if the world is going to accept them. They are scared if the world is going to judge them. See, the world doesn't care about you. Like the world, they don't even care about you. So you have to start perceiving yourself very, very well. You have to perceive yourself very well, because the amount of value you give to yourself is the amount of value the world will give to you. So if you see yourself as a nobody, the world will see you as a nobody. A whole lot of us were ashamed. We can't even go out. You can't even talk to people. You're scared of how you look. Am I fat? Am I slim? Who cares? What matters is what you have on the inside. What matters is what you have on the inside. I remember when I went for NYC orientation camp, I met a very fat girl. You know, this girl danced so much that I had to go meet her and tell her, like, babe, I love you. Like, I liked the way you danced. You danced so well. You know, her self-confidence attracted my love for her. So when you love yourself, actually you just get people's love. But when you don't love yourself, there's this negative vibe you bring and nobody will want to be close to you. So you need to start loving yourself now, because self-love is the first step to happiness. You need to start loving yourself. And most of us who are scared of telling people where we live, you're always afraid. You don't want to show people where you stay, because you feel when you show them where you stay, they are going to leave. See, let me tell you, there's no real friend that will love us has gone as far as denying our parents. Why? Because of the world, you deny your parents. Why should you do that? Maybe, for example, your mom is frying akara, and you can't show the world this is what your mom does, because you feel they are going to laugh or your friends are going to leave you. Who cares? If I'm a young lady, I'm definitely going to dress well and go there to help my mom sell. In fact, because of you, men will come more to buy, and me, I will even increase the money. So my mom can make sales. So you don't need to be scared of where you're coming from. You don't need to be scared of where you're coming from. Please, have self-confidence. Now, I'll just quickly talk about the signs of insecurity. If you have low self-esteem, you're actually suffering from insecurity. If you always look down on yourself, if you always judge yourself, you're suffering from insecurity. You need to start loving yourself. You need to build your self-esteem. Because if you don't have high self-esteem, people will just talk you down. Because with low self-esteem, you can accept anything in life. Someone can tell you to shut up and you know you're right. You just bend your face in shame. Yes, ma'am. Because you bend your face in shame and say yes, ma'am, because you have a very low self-esteem. So you need to start working on yourself, because low self-esteem is not good for you at all. It will deny you of a whole lot of things. You're good enough. You need to start seeing yourself as good enough. If you're trying to be a perfectionist all the time, you're suffering from low self-esteem. You're suffering from low self-esteem because you can't be a perfectionist. Even Bible made us to understand that we are made perfect in Christ. So there's no perfect person. You just need to keep working on yourself, working on yourself, working on yourself. You can't get it all at once. Even the way I'm doing this is actually my first time. You don't expect me to be perfect. So now I'll be talking about the signs of insecurity. If you're suffering from low self-esteem, you're actually suffering from insecurity. You need to love yourself. You need to build your self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, you're going to accept anything in life. You're going to accept anything life throws at you. But when your self-esteem is high, you can't take nothing. You can't take no for an answer. You keep pushing until you get there. But when you have a low self-esteem, if someone tells you shut up, even on your right, you will say yes ma'am, because your self-esteem is low. So please and please start working on your self-esteem. You need to stop being insecure. If you are trying to be a perfectionist all the time, you're suffering from low self-esteem, because you can't be a perfectionist. Even God told us that we are made perfect in Christ. So it's a continuous thing. You just have to keep working on yourself until you become better. You can't be a perfectionist. If you are overcritical, that you always criticize people, you even criticize yourself. Another sign of insecurity is when you avoid social function. You're always scared of going out because of what people will say. A whole lot of us has missed good opportunities because we're scared of meeting people. We're always feeling as if when we meet them, they won't accept us the way we are. Go for that job interview, go for that wedding. Your husband might be in that wedding just because you're insecure. You'll be in your father's house. You can't meet your husband in your father's house. So you need to go out and meet people. When you meet people, you meet opportunities. So quickly, I'll be talking about ways to overcome insecurity. The first way to overcome insecurity is self-love. You need to start loving yourself. Self-love is the first way to overcome insecurity. The second way to overcome insecurity is to acknowledge the fact that you have insecurity and start working on it. The third way to overcome insecurity is to be a positive person. You need to start being a positive person. When you're always on the negative side, it's going to bring sadness to you. So you have to start being a positive person. You have to ask for help if it has gotten to another level. Seek professional help or talk to someone. Me, sometimes when I feel low, I still talk to some of my friends. I tell them how I feel. I talk to people I see as my mentors, and they encourage me. So don't be shy to talk to people. Okay, next week I'll be coming up with yet another interesting topic. If you've not liked my channel, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please, you can do that now. Thank you for watching.